long been associated with agriculture throughout the world. Research into soil water erosion and conservation in Germany was inaugurated as early as 1879. When the land is cleared of natural vegetation, the nature protection of the soil is lost and soil erosion takes place at great speeds. One of the first scientists to assess the dimensions of the world erosion was geologist Sheldon Judson, who estimated in 1968 that this amount of river-borne soil carried into the ocean had increased from 9.9 billion ton per year before the introduction of agriculture, grazing, and related activities to 26.5 billion ton per year. In India, soil erosion rate of 5.33 billion ton per year, loss of soil owing to agriculture and associated soil detachment activities alone. Of this, about 29% is carried away by the rivers into the seas, and 10% is deposited in surface storage reservoirs. The principal causes of erosion are deforestation, overgrazing of pasture lands, and poor use of shifting cultivation practices. Control measures. Control measures. Soil erosion is related to management of cultivated lands, a hydrological and energy imbalance in the soil climate vegetation equilibrium resulting from change in land use is what generates excessive water runoff, degenerates soil structure, and accelerates soil erosion. Keeping the soil covered with vegetation during periods of heavy rainfall and winds can reduce soil erosion. Some important conservation practices are mulch farming, planting the cover crops, no tillage farming, appropriate crop rotation, contour farming, construction of terraces, and diversion bases on slopy lands, keeping the land under pasture. Possible effects of deforestation on biophysical environments. Hydrological cycle. Decrease in interception by vegetation, decrease in transmission and retention characteristic of the soil, decrease in water uptake from subsoil below 50 centimeter depth, increase in evaporation surface runoff inflow component, microclimate, increase in temperature, amplitude, decrease in mean relative humidity, increase in incoming radiation reaching the soil surface, energy balance, increase in fluctuation in soil temperature, change in heat capacity of the soil, change in phase angle, periodicity, and damping depth, nutrient status, decrease in organic matter, base status, nutrient cycling, soil flora and fauna, decrease in biological activity of macro and microorganisms, notably earthworms, shift in vegetation type from broad leaves to grasses and from perennial to annuals, shift in climatic climax. Wind erosion. Scientists also documented that most amounts of wind borne most amounts of wind-borne soils are also being deposited in the oceans as sediments. Estimates of the amount of African soil being carried west in this way ranged from 110 to 441 million ton per year. The average value of annual soil erosion in Africa and South America is about 7 ton per hectare, whereas in Europe it is 0.8 ton per hectare. In India, estimated excessive erosion of topsoil from total cropland is about 140 million ton per hectare, and excessive loss is about 5.2 billion ton per hectare. Soil erosion and crop productivity. Soil erosion alters the inherent soil properties with potential consequences for crop production. It removes essential plant nutrients that are mostly concentrated on topsoil layers, reduces soil water holding capacity, decreases organic matter content, and decreases crop yield, causes a change in soil profile. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, and comment.